Alright, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Fire Emblem 9 playthrough. I almost said Fire Emblem 10. That's definitely not this one. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. It's been a few days. As you've heard, if you've been keeping track of the Zelda series as well, I've had a lot of exams and stuff going on for the last week and a half or so. And then today, I got to go to the doctor to check on my knee, which I screwed up. So it's been a few days since I've been able to record at all, probably longer than that since I had a chance to record Fire Emblem. But we're back. As you can see up here, I did play through a little bit of the game on my own just to try to get a better feel for what to expect moving forward. But yeah, so without further ado, let's jump back into where we left off last time with Roadside Battle. As I continue to try to get better at following the dialogue on my own. So we find ourselves in the fort now, and who's this guy? Ike, I've got to tell you something. Listen to this. Okay, I'm not listening anymore, but I listened to that. Just woke up. Shut up. Soren's back. Oh. That's interesting. He's not supposed to be here. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. It's fine. The capital city definitely isn't burning right now or anything. Oh, crap. I wasn't supposed to spoil that. I'm sorry. I'll go check in the mess hall, because that's what you told me to do. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops. Oh, no! If you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. And I'm like, but I was just coming to talk to you and see what was going on. I wasn't wasting time, I swear. Okay, don't yell at me. What's going on? Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. But isn't that your job? Oh, hey, Soren! I'm going to ignore what you just said and get excited about seeing you. Hello, Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. What happened? I thought you were supposed to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story. You know, basically the plot of this game. More spoils, and then Daddy yells at us. Daddy, no, I'm coming, it's okay. Probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. No, I don't remember that. Nice exposition there, Grail. You're getting better at this. He has some unbelievable news. What would that be? We've gone to war with other people. War? It can't be. But it can. Anyway, he knows what's going on, so he's going to tell us. And now we get a map. Take a look at this map, which is definitely not a photograph. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I skipped that. This is Melior, Crimea's capital. Sure. We're way over here, so this basically doesn't affect us. I mean, so this, yeah. It all started 3 days ago. Needed to do some research, so I went to the Royal Library. And that, because that's where the other mercenaries that I was with were hanging out, you know? And then the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, so he doesn't know. That's worth noting here. The building was rocked by a tremor. And then there were a bunch of people fighting each other. Each clad in glistening ebon armor. That's hard to read. The Daein army? Well, who else do you think would wear all black, other than the evil people? Come on, Grail. You were just starting to get better. Was there provocation? Yeah, we exist. That was enough for them. Past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes. Nothing's ever approached the scale of this attack. And, oh, the capital's gone. I spoiled that already. Swift attack. Devastating and brutal. I mean, it's kind of lowbrow, it's Bush League, whatever else you want to call it, but I mean, if it works, it's must be pretty good. Ooh, who's that guy? Why doesn't he have any eyes? Well, he wouldn't hesitate to employ such treacherous tactics, probably because he can't see. He doesn't have any eyes.
What?
See, he has eyes. He knows what's going on. Also, why is he wearing all black if he's supposed to be on our side? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them, so I went with them. even though I can fight. So we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? I mean, the capital was on fire, man. I don't think we won that battle. Word of the war cannot have traveled far yet. I mean, it was only the capital city, and I do mean was. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. It was nothing. I just had to stay in the woods, and they couldn't see me. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us. What are we gonna do? That's the question of the day. Well, dude, you're the leader. You're supposed to understand. It's the closest thing our company has to a homeland. Well, why don't we just take our mercenary camp and move it somewhere else? From a moral standpoint as well as a business one, it's in our best interest to help Crimea. That's interesting, because I didn't see anybody offering to give us money, and you're so gung-ho about the mercenary deal. I agree on one point. See, Soren gets it. We don't have any money, so we don't need to get involved.
That makes sense to me.
Have us sit and watch as Crimea is overrun? Yes. The rest of that sentence that he said wasn't important. Yes. Yes, he would. Wise king. Let's see. We've got a wise king, or a wise royal. We've got a guy who's fighting with courage, and we've got an evil king who's using his military prowess. Where have we heard that before? Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Daein is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Soren, you little shit. It's okay. We can do it. But we can't. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We're going to go look at what's left of the capital, you know, the 2 or so buildings. And for some reason I'm putting Ike in charge of this instead of me, who has way more experience. Even Ike is confused. Why? You must be joking. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Among other things, death. But you're concerned, so you can go. I didn't want to. And then we get Gatry, Reese, and Soren. We don't get Boyd or Oscar, though. Because why would we be able to... Why would we be able to use units who, you know, we actually need to focus on leveling up for the next several chapters? I'm going out for a bit. Where are you going? I mean, yes, sir. Ike, wait! What? Here, this is for you. We got the Regal Sword. Crap. I don't really want to drop anything here. I guess we're dropping that sword. Where'd you get it? Daddy told me to give it to you, but why didn't he give it to me himself? I'm starting to think maybe he didn't want you to give it to me because he didn't do it himself. Oh, also bring me a souvenir. Okay, here, I'll bring you a brick from the capital, from the palace? Capitol building? What do they have in a monarchy? These things don't quite make sense to me. I'll put a remark on the screen right now to definitively answer this, but this may end up being the first chapter that gets split in half, by the way, because this takes a little bit to get through, so we'll see. If nothing popped up on screen right there, then just ignore me. You feeling alright, Ike? You haven't said a word in quite a while. Well, I'm out of breath from walking. Had to walk so damn far. Don't understand what Father's doing. Daddy, why? Sorry, I'm painting Ike to just be like... Well, I'm not. Well, whatever. You're gonna succeed him one day. Don't you think you should know how to lead? No. I'm inexperienced, weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. The prologue doesn't count. I definitely didn't beat him in a fight. I see a young man full of promise.
That's gay.
Yeah, I know you do. He's a great man, but I think you'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Spoiler alert for the next game. Don't be ridiculous, Reese. It's just my opinion. You need not pay it any mind. I'm only complimenting you and trying to get you pumped up for this fight that we're definitely not about to have. Why don't you just get better? Yeah, that makes sense. God, you're right, Reese. I suck. Wait, no, that's not what you said. How did things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. I'm getting closer to the screen right now so I can try to see where all of these corpses are. I'm not seeing any. There are quite a lot of them. That's interesting because I don't see any. Are they Crimean? I wouldn't know. I can't see any. The vast majority of the dead are Daein soldiers. That seems not correct. We're winning! Oh, they were part of the Royal Guard, which means the royal people were found. We're losing! Means King Ramon, or yeah, we got that already. Could it have been running? No, because he would have won, basically. He's broken. Maybe it was somebody else's part of the court. Oh, hi Daein soldiers. It's our first encounter with you. Discount March of the Resistance. Revoke my Star Wars fan card right now. That's definitely a discount Imperial March. You there! Who are you? What are you doing here? What is that voice? I don't know. I'm just trying to have some fun with this now. We're no one you need. No, you have weapons. Drop your weapons and surrender. Or I could just shoot you. How about that? That seems like a fair enough idea. Oh, you're not going to cooperate, eh? Raise you. Oh, you're Canadian. Okay. Ready your weapons, then. Move in and kill them all. Whatever, dude. Getting caught up in some skirmish. Well, they're not gonna listen, so we fight. Even though I was literally just being an insecure little shit about not wanting to fight. Alright, Ike, let's see how you handle the role of captain. What are your orders, boy? Do what you say. Yeah, you know, what we've already been doing throughout this game. Also, you're useless, Ike. Alright. One quick thing first. And that is, well, two quick things. One is we can't use Oscar or Boyd, which sucks because I want to use them both for this chapter, and I can't. Two, new guy. Soren's here. He's a level 1 mage, which is good, but it also sucks because he's a level 1 mage. He'd be better if he was not a level 1 mage, but that's what we've got to work with, so we're going to rock with it. He starts out with bases of 18 HP, no strength, 6 magic, 8 skill, 8 speed, 5 luck, 2 defense, and 7 resistance. Solid for a level 1. I mean, the only thing... I wish he had more defense because we don't fight really any other mages for a while. But he can hold his own from the back row, since mages have 1-2 range. And then his growth rates, 45 HP, 5 strength, 60 magic, 55 skill, 40 speed, 30 luck, 15 defense, and 55 resistance. So basically he's going to get a lot of magic, a lot of skill, pretty good speed, and a lot of resistance, and he's going to be fragile at best everywhere else. But I think his offense is so reliable, and then you could just keep him on the back line to keep him out of the line of fire for most of the game. That makes him a really solid unit. So I give him a 4 out of 5. He could definitely be better, but he could also definitely be a lot worse than he is. He's got a lot going for him. He's only got 5 move, which is kind of annoying, but he also has the added benefit of being able to do bonus damage to various types of enemies, because I don't think he can now. Oh no, he can now. He can use all 3 types of magic. So he can use fire magic, thunder magic, and wind magic. And I remember saying earlier that by the time we got a mage, I would have looked up the magic triangle, or how that works, and I forgot to do that. But the point is, he can use all 3. None of them are immediately useful now. But yeah, so that's Soren. As for this chapter, it's a defeat boss mission. We got this guy. He drops a javelin. You can look over him real quick. Nothing too important going on. This is one of those chapters that I struggle with just because I try not to put a lot of experience into the 2 pre-promoted units. But it's kind of hard to not do that here. Yeah. We've got these guys that are all pretty up close and personal. We get swarmed pretty quickly. We don't have any sort of time limit to concern ourselves with. It's just kind of difficult to manage. So what I'm probably going to do, it's not my favorite strategy for this game, but I'm probably just going to hide in the corner for a minute and let them come to me and try to pick them off a little bit at a time, and then rock from there once we clear out the first wave. So, right, this is our good Ike. Well, our decent Ike. So the Regal Sword is something that I'm going to try to avoid using because we only get 1 or 2 throughout the game, and it's actually pretty solid. But you can see it has 10 extra crit as well as some extra hit. That's not right, some extra might. So it's pretty solid. I said I was going to turtle. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a chance and see if I can work through some of this without having to worry about turtling in the corner, because I know I can take a couple of hits on pretty much everybody. It's just a matter of not taking too much. And protecting Soren is a big deal, because he can get pretty much two-shotted by any enemy on this map. As I'm doing this right now, I realize there's one thing I forgot to mention about Soren, and that is his skill, which he didn't use there, but he comes with Adept, which gives him a percentage chance. It's either his skill as a percent, or it's his skill divided by 2 as a percent chance to attack twice in one turn. In one turn of combat, I should say. I'll check it and put on screen which of the 2 it is, but I know it's one of those 2. Anyway, Ike kill. Ike level up. That's decent. I would have liked to have seen speed, but other than that, that was solid. Nothing to really complain about. So now, what I'm going to try to do is bait these guys into running into the pre-promotes and hitting them, just to keep them off, just to keep them off of Ike and Soren, basically, because they can both get threatened quite easily. Ow. But there's just so many of them early on in this map, and there's also 2 archers that pose a threat. Ow. Chill, dude. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. But basically, once we get through this first wave of enemies, they don't all rush us at once. So if we can get through the first wave and a half or so, we don't have much else to worry about, because we can just kind of approach the rest of them, ow, on our own volition. But it is really doable to get picked off in the early parts of this map, like I may have just done. Ow. Alright, this is already more stressful than I thought it was going to be. Ow. See, and this right here is why I turtle. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Can put Soren there. Ike can go here. Can heal him. Can put Gatry here. Can shove Reese into the corner. And I don't want to just allow Titania to get a bunch of kills, so I think I'm actually going to put her up here and let her take out these couple of guys while everybody else kind of forms a miniature wall. hopefully without finding a way to accidentally get Ike killed. So this guy's going to go for Shinon. This guy, okay, that's helpful actually, because that's one less guy that can attack Ike. Basically, anybody going for Shinon in this map is kind of a good thing, because he's going to take some damage, but it's not going to be enough to just kill him. Ike dodging attacks is going to be a big asset to us here as well. I think he should get attacked one more time this turn by another guy with the lance, but he can definitely survive that. Yep. Need to get that Regal Sword off him too, so he saves the hits with it. Or not the hits, but the durability on it. This is a good place to use Gatry's just absurd tankiness too, because I don't think any of these guys can actually do damage to him. And then Titania out front just to try to pick a couple of individuals off to make it easier for everybody else. So that's a solid turn. Let's see. So I can have Soren pick off... Let's have him pick off this guy. Okay, so that's Adept. That's what that looks like. So... had he not killed the guy there, he would have gotten a third attack because he got 2 hits for the first part of his attack from Adept. And then he gets another attack after that for his second attack. So he can attack up to 4 times with just a normal tome if he can double and then Adept procs twice. So that's how that works. What do I want to do here? I think what I might do I want to take out the bow users just so Ike doesn't have to get pelted at range as well as from lances, just to try to minimize the amount of damage he takes. And then after this turn we should be good to start moving up to the left and start working toward the boss. I want to take out as many enemies as I can on this map, just to get experience mainly for Soren, but also a little bit for Ike. If I end up putting myself in a position where I have to finish the chapter on, you know, any one turn, or I risk dying, then I won't take any further risks than I need to. But this guy, what's your move? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he actually can't hit Soren from there. Oh, he couldn't anyway, because I can just box him in. That's fine. I'll let Gatry take this guy out. And then next turn, now I know for sure we can definitely start moving up toward the boss. So circling back to what I said earlier, this should be a 1-episode chapter. Might be the last one, but I should be able to finish this in one recording. It'll be close, we'll see. I know these episodes are probably going to stay close to the 30-minute mark more often than not, but I'm trying to trim down the length of the Zelda videos to counteract that. I should have used Shinon first to weaken this guy into kill range. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh well, too late now. Oh, he'd have just killed him anyway. Nice. That's 3 crits already for Shinon this chapter, isn't it? He's hogging the experience. We can heal him up, though, because he kind of needs it. And now we should pretty much be good to finish off the chapter. We can start moving Ike this way. Start moving Gatry this way. Soren will be coming with us. That guy's in the heal hedge, so he'll gain a couple of extra HP. He's running away. And nobody else is in range. So, we can just have Ike. Actually, let's make use of Shove. And we can get Soren to kill this guy. Then what? So he's getting close to a level up. I think I'll put Gatry here with the Steel Lance. And then just bring Reese and Ike and have them ready for next turn. I don't think they'll all move. I think... Oh, no. So 4 of them will come this way, I think. Gatry shouldn't double this guy. Yeah, so that's either an Ike or a Soren kill next turn. Now what I want to be a little bit careful about is I want to get all of these guys, but I don't want to move into the range of the boss or anybody up there by him. So, I'll make this into a Soren kill. Let's see. So he'll level up. Let's see what we got. Magic, speed, resistance. That's probably one of the more common levels we're going to see from Soren. And it's certainly not a bad one. It's not the best possible, but it's definitely workable. What can Ike do? Ike can just kill that guy straight up. So, no. So we weaken this guy. And then get a kill for Gatry. Ike can take out the guy with the bow. Jesus! Somebody pissed off Shinon today. That actually kind of makes this a little bit easier now that I think about it. Because this is an easy Ike kill. Not much question about it. Not quite another level up, but it doesn't need to be. Okay, so the sword guy can hit Ike from there. Put Gatry up here just in case one of them tries to get a funny idea about going for Soren. I can't heal anybody this turn, so that looks fine. Ow. Solid. HP, strength, skill, defense. Pretty good. Still want to see some speed, but that's probably up there with some of the better levels we're going to see from Ike. Who we can now heal and get Reese a level up. Skill and speed. That's kind of pathetic, actually.
That's terrible.
Now, I don't want to get Ike in the range of all of these guys. So what I think I'll do is I'll kill him with Soren here, and then just kind of slide Gatry and Ike just a little bit closer, but not into the range of all of these guys. Just to keep from getting sandwiched from all angles at once. So I can more or less try to 100% this chapter. I'll bring Titania in for backup, and that looks good for this turn. This guy's going to go for Ike. I think Ike might actually just be able to kill him since he has a steel sword. Ow. No, I can't hit hard enough. Quite yet, but that's all good. And now here comes everybody else. So what I want to do is find a way to have the boss be the last person we take out, preferably with Soren. But that's what I was talking about, where I'm going to try not to take any unnecessary risks where I put somebody in harm's way. So level up for Gatry. He's up to level 10 now. HP defense. That's par for the course. That's usually about what he does. He'll toss in a strength level or something like that every now and again, but that's the most common result, I would say. I do want to try... And of course that archer's in like the one spot that I can't get to him. I'm going to try to take out both of these archers this turn, just so we don't have to worry about them. I know that's going to be 2 more kills for Shinon and Titania that I'm trying to avoid, but that'll also make it a bit more... Oh my god! As I was trying to say before, Shinon got his 5th crit of the episode. That'll just make it a bit more realistic to try to leave the boss for last and get enough experience, as much experience as possible for everybody else, is what I was trying to say there. Because now I can basically just leave Titania out of the way. And, like right there. This guy does have a javelin, which, like, slightly complicates matters, but not really. Because I can have him heal Ike. Oh crap. How much damage do you do? 15. You have no defense, so that is 15. Speed 6. Okay, so we can't double. So we should be fine to leave Reese there. That's another kill for Ike. This is actually the other one that concerns me. He can do 13 to Soren. How much defense does Soren have? 2. Yeah, so they should both be fine if I just leave them right here. And a depth trigger right here would be solid. That's not one. Is this one? Nope. Alright, that's fine. We should still be alright to finish this up on the next turn. This guy is going to run over here and poke Shinon, which is fine. Especially if he misses, but it would have been fine anyway. Now the boss is probably going to go for Reese, yep. And blasted mercenaries, they're better than I expected. So I'm going to piss them off by trying to pick off their healer with my javelin. And so yeah, it's a big hit for Reese, but he doesn't get attacked twice, and he won't get attacked again on that turn, so we're all good. This is actually one of the places that the Regal Sword will do some bonus damage. Ike's Iron Sword does basically nothing to this guy. But with the Regal Sword, he gets Armor Slayer damage. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Gatry finish off this guy, and then I'm going to try to get Soren the boss kill. And worst case scenario, I guess, is Ike gets it with a crit, and then we can just work on trading Soren more next episode, or in the next chapter, I guess I should say. But yeah, we're definitely fine, because Ike can't die here. The same with Soren. So, you're nothing more than a bunch of ragtag sellswords. Who are you to oppose Daein? You see, we weren't opposing you. You attacked us. We're so terribly ignorant of your position in this world. You mean killing all of you. You refused to listen to us and then attacked without provocation. Is this the way of the Daein army? Spoiler alert, yes. Also, once you're dead, you'll regret sassing me. Yeah, that might be true, except you won't kill me. Nice, this is a Soren kill. Just what I wanted to see. Because he has a pretty good chance of taking 13 damage, but that's not enough to kill him, and he is guaranteed to hit twice. A mage, eh? I'll have to keep my guard up around you. Yeah, because my resistance is terrible. Are you ready to die? Whack. Ow. Whack. Wretched curs, whatever that means, and I'm dead. Poof. And Soren levels up again. Hooray. What we got? HP, skill, speed, luck. Eh. Oh, and a javelin. Don't forget about the javelin. So yeah, that's chapter 4. Did we suffer any casualties? Yeah, probably. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Don't know. This might have been a bad idea. Also, what are you doing? I'm looting a dead body, dude. Don't you see it? Hey, Shinon! Get a hold of yourself. We can't afford such behavior. Sure we can. Judgmental little shit. I'm finishing his sentence for him. Soren, Shinon, stop this at once. This is no place to waste it. Bickering. Yeah, I can't speak. This is why I didn't do any sort of voice acting or reading lines. I can't do it. Let's take this road. We should be able to cut through the forest, and there's somebody there. Something moved. Let's go see what it was. It couldn't possibly be a trap. Oh no. It's a trap. It's a woman. Oh. We shouldn't get involved in matters that don't concern us. Looks like she's merely fainted. Yeah, because of my sword! I don't like this. Soren, you're the only one who doesn't like this. Let the record show. But yeah, so that's another fairly long episode. I'll see if I can cut it a little bit, but probably not. But it's not long enough to split into 2. But this is why I'm shortening the Zelda series, though. I don't want to have 2 episodes that are running for, 35 plus minutes an episode. And so I'm kind of trying to reserve that for this. I know at some point chapters are going to get to be like 45 minutes to an hour where I'm going to be able to cut them kind of in the middle and have 2 relatively short episodes. That point's not quite here yet. But yeah, so let's see. That's a solid run so far. I don't think we've had anybody in our party die yet. We had Marcia die a couple times last chapter, which I made a stupid meme out of. But nobody that's a blue unit has died yet. And I have just jinxed it. Keep your eye out for next episode where we take on Chapter 5 and get frickin' slaughtered all over the place because I talked about how nobody's died yet. But that's for another day. See you guys next time.